Hello and welcome to today's International News with me, your host, Bob Stobit. Our first story comes from YouTube, officially overrun by feline overlords. Sources confirm that after years of steady infiltration, cats have finally achieved total domination over YouTube. Analysts point to a sharp increase in purrs per capita and a global shortage of laser pointers. Cat video views on YouTube reach an all-time high, causing experts to believe feline overlords are close to achieving world domination. Scientists warn that excessive cuteness may lead to spontaneous fits of Oz. For more on this story, I will pass you over to our Fury correspondent, Katie Farrell.
Thank you, Bob. OMG! Breaking news! Cats being cute on camera! Stop the presses! Apparently, fluffy felines just love pushing things off shelves and napping in boxes. Who knew? Experts say this trend could last forever. So get ready for more purrs and meows than your eardrums can handle.
Thank you, Katie. Our next story comes from Great Britain. Chaos on Cooper's Hill. The 2023 cheese rolls saw record tumbles, one runaway cheese mistaken for a UFO, and a sheepdog declared victor after catching the cheddar midair.
Good evening and welcome to Science Tonight. Our top story, scientists have finally discovered what's at the bottom of a black hole. Our missing socks. Also, physicists have confirmed that cats are in fact liquid, explaining their ability to fit into any container. Back to you, Tom.
Thank you, Max. More on those stories later. Now it's time to cross over to our sports correspondent, Terrell Denver.
Thank you, Bob. Well, Sheila's gone full shrimp on the Barbie, folks. This routine's got more twists than a Hills hoist in a cyclone. Judges are speechless, probably from that triple pirouette. She's defying gravity and the laws of physics. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. China's newest Olympian, bless her heart, apparently didn't know the bite your metal pose was mandatory. Some are calling it adorable, others questionable hygiene. One thing's for sure, this athlete's going viral. Back to you in the studio, Bob.
Thank you, Terrell. In Great Britain, the land of Shakespeare, Keats, and Milton, two gentlemen debate how to say butter.
But some in Middlesbrough won't have it. Tomorrow. 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 It's tomorrow, not tomorrow. Butter. 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 Listen. Butter. Butter. That's it. Say again. Butter. Very good. Thank you very much indeed. Standard English on the streets of Teesside. Together, we can do this. Damon Green, ITV News, in Middlesbrough.
Now over to our weather specialist, Gail Summersby.
Well, folks, it's hotter than a jalapeno eating contest in Death Valley out there. This heat's got the birds refusing to tweet and the squirrels opting for siestas. Even the sun's got sunglasses on today. My advice, stay inside, crank up the AC and pretend you're a popsicle. You're welcome.
Ray Train Showroom. See you soon after these messages from our corporate overlords. Welcome's back, folks. This is International News, and I'm your host, Bob Stobit. We here at International News would very much like to thank you for choosing us as your information provider. Coming up next is Cassidy Crouch with the latest show, Biz Gossip. Over to you, Cassidy.
Thank you, Bob. Borderlands 2 movie sequel greenlit. Sources say studio execs, in a moment of unparalleled brilliance, shouted again, while showering themselves in 100 bills. Fans nervously eye their copies of Duke Nukem Forever in fearful anticipation. Back to you, Bob.
Many thanks, Cassidy. Cassidy will be back later to give us her top 3 viewing picks from last week. Well, from icons of the silver screen to one of the catwalk, joining us from London is the ever-glamorous and fabulous Jonathan Crisp.
Darlings, this season's runway looks tragic. Neon jumpsuits? Honey, unless you're directing traffic in a rave, just say no. And with those Crocs, a crime against fashion. Remember, less is always more, unless it's diamonds. Back to you, Bob. Kisses.
Thank you, Jonathan. Next up, with the Powerball Lotto up to $500 million, one reporter got a very honest answer.
Can I ask you, if you won all the money, what would you do with it?
Bunch of hookers and cocaine.
Oh, okay, that's not good. We were hoping for a different answer. That's probably not the answer that we're looking for.
I'm with you, brother. Next up tonight is a segment from our very own chef de cuisine, Granny Gigi.
Thank you, Bob. It's Granny Gigi here. Let me tell you, this whole cloud bread thing tastes like air. Back in my day, we called that a bad batch. And don't get me started on nature's cereal. You want vegetables? Have some dang broccoli. This message brought to you by Butter and Sugar. Bye to bye.
I'm with you on the air bread, twice the price and half the weight. Thank you, Gigi. Now to someone just as sweet, it's our resident artist and very talented, Kate Stroud.
These beautiful frescoes were painted on the sides of Swiss mountains by the street artist Sepe. They are created by spraying chalk and charcoal onto the grass. They can last for weeks depending on weather conditions. Truly stunning. Back to you in the studio, Bob.
Breathtaking. Kate, thank you. Next up, let's hear what's going down on the music scene with the hippest dude, Mixmaster Bay.
Yo, what's good, fam? It's Bay coming at you live. This track right here, straight fire. Know what I'm saying? This artist spitting truth, beats are bumping. We got club bangers, chill vibes, something for everyone on your playlist. Keep it locked. We dropping more heat all day. Bay out.
Big up to Bay. See you on the sweet side. Up next tonight, two of my favorite pastimes. It's games and girls with twin stick.
Yo, gamers! This boss man got me feeling like I'm grinding for XP in real life, except the final bosses actually work. Anyone else using sick days to conquer Elden Ring? Hit me up for co-op. Just maybe not between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Press hard to continue, my dudes. Back to you, Bob.
Defo bro, I'm down for some co-op. Screw Radon, that demigod son of a banshee. Now for a few words from my very own business guru, Gary Lee.
So, you want to make money in this market? It's like my mama always said, buy low, sell high, and don't trust pigeons with your lunch. The economy's shakier than a squirrel on a caffeine bender. But hey, volatility's where the fun's at. Just remember, kids, invest in what you know. Back to you.
Thank you, Gary. That's why I invest in Kentucky whiskey and Hallmark Christmas movies. Next tonight, we have an interview with superstar surfer Johnny Bones.
Oh, bro, it's just like, dude, you get the best barrels ever, dude. Just like, you pull in, you just get spit right out of them. You just drop in and just smack the lip, whoop, drop down, snap, and then after that, you just drop in, you just ride the barrel and get pitted, so pitted like that.
I don't know, folks. It could be brain damage or exposure to toxic chemicals, or the boy could just be dumb. Next up is Bub Steele with CCTV.
Welcome to tonight's installment of Caught on Camera. They want you to think it's just clumsy, tripping on air. Birds aren't real people, and that sneeze that blew out the birthday candles? Clearly a suppressed sonic weapon test. The truth is out there, sheeple. Wake up. See you real soon, Bob.
Not if I see you first, bud. Now with the latest viral dance moves, it's Miss Tiny Pop.
Okay, so like this week's dances? Total snooze fest. I mean, the robot chicken. Even my grandma's got smoother moves. And don't even get me started on the awkward penguin. Y'all need to step up your game. I expect better, TikTok, or I'm switching to Catstagram. Don't test me. Back to you, Bob.
Thank you, Tiny. Well, folks, that's the end of tonight's show. I've been your host, Bob Stobit. Please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really helps. Thank you and good night.